I'd like to begin by introducing the members of the Bloomington Normal Airport Authority's Board of Commissioners. Our chairman, Mr. Paul Harmon. Our vice chairman, Mr. Earl Kingman. Commissioners David Coley and Aaron Quick are joining us today. Thank you. At this point, I'd like to hand it over to our chairman, Mr. Paul Harmon.
Thank you, Carl. Before I begin any remarks, I would like to point out that we have Representative Jason Barrickman here, Jason, and we have Carol Myrna representing Congressman Schock somewhere out there. And special treat, we have Dick Wilson, president of Illinois Wesleyan University out there somewhere. Dick. So there are a number of council members out in the audience who will, and I don't want to miss anybody, so would all council members from Bloomington Normal or county board members just raise your hands out there so people know you're I'd like to really begin by thanking, where's Fran? Fran, she's somewhere around? Fran's back there. Fran, raise your hand. She's our marketing director, and Carl over here is our airport manager. Without the two of them, we might not be making this announcement today. So before we start, why don't we give them a round of applause? This is a different kind of an undertaking for the Central Illinois Regional Airport in that it was necessary in order to make this announcement today that we reach out to the community and see if there could be a community-based effort to bring this particular service to the Central Illinois area. And we're very pleased that Charlie Moore from the McLean County Chamber was able to organize a group of investors separate from the airport in order to bring us this service. So I would like at this point to give a round of applause to Charlie and the Chamber. The public-private partnership that Charlie put together truly has resulted in the announcement that we're making today. And that announcement is that on May 18th, Frontier Airlines will introduce direct service from this airport to Denver on a 4-day-a-week schedule. So we're very... This is a return of Frontier to this airport. They were here a number of years ago. We have not stayed out of contact with Frontier. We have tried to keep the lines of communication open, and we're pleased at this time that they're able to return and provide service to this area. This will be a 99-seat jet that is very comfortable, unlike some of the smaller regional airlines. This is a large plane that has comfortable seating. And the introductory flight, I understand, between round trip here and Denver will be $160. So that is truly a remarkable price for that particular flight at this time. It's difficult in this market to attract new service to an airport. Airlines are contracting. They have been contracting for a number of years. And so the fact that this is our second announcement in the last 3 or 4 weeks really shows the viability of this particular market to the airline industry. Again, I would like to point out, Charlie's going to introduce all of his investors in this particular enterprise, but I do want to particularly thank the McLean County Board, the Bloomington City Council, and the Normal Town Council. It is a group of public entities that stepped up in this time of need, and it is not all communities that would come to the support of air service like these public bodies did. So let's give a round of applause to the public entities. With that, I would like to introduce Charlie Moore, who will talk about the Chamber's initiative and introduce his investors.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a great day to be here. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day in Central Illinois. Hope you've got those palms warmed up. We have a little applause to do throughout the next few moments in my remarks. Thank you, Chairman Harmon. Very kind introduction, and it's been a great opportunity to be here. And I'm pleased to stand here today to not only represent the members of the McLean County Chamber of Commerce, but the investors that came together for the Community Air Service Initiative, now known as CASI. With change comes opportunity, right? And that's exactly why we're here today. Many of us in this terminal have flown on and been reliant on one of the 3 different air transportation providers from CIRA without ever giving a thought that there is potential for one of them to leave. Just 3 short months ago, we did learn that AirTran would be discontinuing their service from CIRA after a 16-year relationship and partnership with our community. Only then did we pause to realize what a dramatic economic impact the loss of this airline would mean to the future of Central Illinois' leading airport. Our regional community would be hurt. Lost hotel rooms, restaurant revenue, gas and other tax-generating sales that support both CIRA and our communities. In addition, the loss of the capacity for not only our current business and leisure travelers, but the prospect of attracting new business to our region that may be reliant on quality, low-cost air service became a very real concern. Bloomington Normal boasts one of the best economies in Illinois. We have business, education, healthcare, and manufacturing, all that are reliant on air travel. The attraction of new airline became a crucial element for our continued success to allow for the large capacity of travelers, access to a gateway with international connectivity, and probably the biggest of all, to maintain prices and availability that we have grown dependent upon. So this morning, we celebrate a new announcement. In addition to the announcement of new service, we should also celebrate the way in which this service was accomplished. In less than a month, private business owners, business organizations, including the Economic Development Council and the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and the public sector with the Town of Normal, City of Bloomington, and McLean County, were able to rally behind the concept of investing in future air service. Let me assure you, this was no small undertaking. Creating a public-private partnership is no small task, but under the leadership of Mayor Chris Coos from the Town of Normal and the Administrator Mark Peterson, Mayor Steve Stockton from the City of Bloomington and City Manager David Hales, and McLean County Board Chairman Matt Sorensen and County Administrator Bill Wasson. These individuals have spent countless hours with members of their boards and councils working to secure the funding because they believed in the mission of CASI and the economic vitality in air service that it had the potential to procure. The spirit of cooperation in McLean County is alive and well. For Mayor Coos, Mayor Stockton, and Chairman Sorensen, let's give them a round of applause and appreciation of their efforts. I would also like to thank our fellow business organizations, the Convention and Visitors Bureau for the Bloomington Normal area, led by Crystal Howard and Board Chairman Ron Moorhead, along with the Bloomington Normal Economic Development Council, led by Marty Vonnigs and Board Chairman Bob Lakin, for their dedication and participation in this effort. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize our contributing private sector businesses, both large and small, who stepped up because of their belief in CASI's mission. Thank you to State Farm, represented today by Kevin Callis, Country Insurance, represented today by Chris Anderson, AFNI, represented today by Cindy Blackburn, Illinois Wesleyan University, represented today by President Wilson, McDonald's Restaurants, represented today by Bob and Julie Dobsky, and Fox & Hound's Hair Salon and Day Spa, represented by Denise Grazer. Please help me recognize their contributions and efforts. Thank you. Now, Chairman Harmon already made this comment, but I have to reiterate. The efforts of these that I've already talked about would be rendered useless if it weren't for the incredible staff of the Central Illinois Regional Airport. Under the direction of Carl Olson and members of the Airport Authority Board, our airport is continually ranked the best airport throughout Central Illinois. Help me thank them for their tireless efforts keeping Central Illinois Regional Airport the best airport in Central Illinois. And Fran and the rest of the staff. So to end my remarks, I know, thank goodness, right? The good news is, as of last night, on Frontier.com, from Bloomington to Denver, tickets went on sale. Let's give a shout out for that. As Chairman Harmon also said, $79 introductory each way. Where else can you get a flight from Central Illinois to Denver, an international airport gateway to the world, for $79? Round of applause for that. The first flight into CIRA will arrive at 6 p.m. on Friday, May 18th. And we've already talked about the rate, but for that evening, we'd like you to be here to help us celebrate their arrival in grand style and help us to continue to celebrate this new service. But until Friday, May 18th, when that first flight comes, what can you do? You can buy a ticket. On behalf of the McLean County Chamber of Commerce and the Cassie investors, thank you for being here this morning, and join us in May to embark or on board on a new frontier. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you very much. One last thought just to kind of tie in and highlight what both Chairman Harmon and Charlie had to say. I've had an opportunity to hang around airports for way more than 25 years, and I have never had an opportunity to be involved with an airport or a community that has this level of support, this level of enthusiasm, and the sense of pride that is bestowed upon the airport. And we take that sense very, it's important to us, and we have a real sense of responsibility. And for that, I salute the community and I salute the investors. I thank you all very much. This is a wonderful accomplishment, and it's been a collective effort, and we should all feel very good about it. So thank you very much, and let's have a little bit of visit here. Thank you.